next chapter of this module. So in the last module, we have seen about the Visual Studio Code IDE. So let's jump directly into the code and we'll see. So two things we are going to discuss here. Uh, what is the need of JavaScript? Why we are learning JavaScript? There are quite a few answers for this. First of all, this is one of the topmost ranked programming language as of now, along with Python, Java, and AI and other stuff. So this latest JavaScript has changed the whole trend of web application right now. So that is one of the important reasons for learning JavaScript, and it also pays a very big salary. So most of the people who move from other text to JavaScript, I mean other text to JavaScript, they totally think that JavaScript is going to pay them more. Actually, that is true uh, because of the emerging programming JavaScript frameworks like React, Angular, or Vue. JavaScript is getting more famous day by day. Uh, for example, if you want to learn React, you should be very good at JavaScript, basic vanilla JavaScript. So from there, you have to learn other frameworks. So this should be your building block for learning other stuffs like Angular or React or Vue.js or even Svelte.js. There are so many JSs out there. So what are all the technologies you are interested in learn related to JavaScript? You should be first of all very good at JavaScript. That is what we are seeing here. So and as I told, JavaScript is everywhere now. It is there in the server in the form of Node.js. It is there in the OS, and it is there in networking. And I would like to share one important and exciting tip here. The tool that which we are using, that is VS Code. This itself is made up of a JavaScript framework called as Electron.js. So with the help of JS, you can even build a Windows application. So I hope this would be very interesting and very much interesting for you guys to know. So there are so many reasons. So whatever language you wish to learn in the web trend recently related to browser and client side technologies, you should be very good in Java. Okay, so that is the main reason JavaScript is there. Browser only understand a few things like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, images, XML, JSON. There are a set of things uh, which should be understandable by the browser. Other things should be converted into these primitive things before going into the browser. For example, if you are doing something in React, browser will not understand React because browser is not configured to understand React. So what are the things that you do in React that gets converted into a plain vanilla JavaScript, and then it goes to the browser so that browser understands JavaScript. Okay, so this is the same for Angular, Vue, whatever JS framework that you work. Finally, it gets converted into JS before moving into the browser. Okay, so JS is needed everywhere actually. Fine. What exactly is JavaScript? If you could ask me, JavaScript is a lightweight cross-platform programming language which takes OOPs, functional programming, so many things. Lightweight when comparing with other texts. uh, JavaScript is very much lighter, so it works in the browser, and it is the basic level of programming that we are doing. It's not something like a hard or weight programming, um, like I mean a C sharp or Java or something, but this is a very lightweight programming. And one more thing I would like to say is this is cross platform, so you can have this in your browser that can even run in mobile devices and other stuff. So it supports a variety of devices also. Okay, so this is what JavaScript is. And let's move on to JavaScript. To reference a JavaScript inside a HTML page, there are two ways you can do it. So let me start from the first. I'll start with the first way. This is a HTML that we have typed so far. Try this. Try a script. In this, inside the script tag, uh, can do console.log. This is my first JS. And once you save it, and now switch on to your browser and go to the inspect. We were already seeing about the console, right? So if you go to the console, you'll be seeing the output. This is my first JS. So if you are following with me, this is what your simple JavaScript application look like. This is how you reference your JavaScript in your HTML page. So inside the script tag, you can write your JavaScript business logics, and you can perform it so that it runs in the browser and gives you the result. And it runs in the sense your business logic could be something related to your DOM manipulation. We'll again see what exactly is a DOM, and we can interact with the user. All these things could be done through JavaScript with the help of this script tag. Okay, so this is the first way of referencing your JS. So I'll first of all take this out, and let me try to do this here. I'll paste it here. This is my first JS from app. Okay, so as we are named this as app.js, I'll just save it. I'll go here, in this place I'll put src. Oops, sorry, I'll put sr. Okay, it automatically takes the source. So what I'll do, src equals, and ours is app.js. Now if I go to our browser, this is my first JS from app. What we have typed here has gone here. Okay, so what we have done is we have removed the script which we have written here, and we have moved that logic into a separate file. So what is the advantage that we are getting here is we can have n number of JS file, and we can refer it here one by one. This we will be seeing in our future projects by referencing a number of files. So I hope you would have got what is happening here. Previously it was like we were writing our JS in this part, and now we have moved those in a separate file, and we are referencing it here. If you could see, there is a space here, and there's unwanted white space, and script is here. But if I save it, my script goes and my code looks very good. This is because of the prettier plugin which I have shown you already. So I'll name it what exactly is this. So if you are referencing that from outside, that is called as external JavaScript reference. And if you are writing your JavaScript inside this script tag within this HTML file, this is called as internal JS reference. Okay, so these are the two things I wanted to explain in this chapter here. So hopefully you guys have understood these things. I again request you guys to follow along with me so that you will be understanding what exactly is happening within this JavaScript flow.